Hello, hello?
Hello?
Hello? Is anyone out there?
It's a mom's night out.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey, happy Wednesday.
It is a mom's night out.
Guys, I'm really
Thank
happy
God.
to be here.
Me too. I
Yeah.
needed a mom's night out.
Yeah, I needed it. Like,
Mama.
you know, kids are all out of school. Things are getting a little nutty.
Summer day 3, send help.
No, it's too much.
Like,
Can't-
is everyone okay? Pulse check. Are the
No.
moms okay out there?
No.
They're not. And if they think they are, they're not.
Like, I remember day 2 yesterday.
Was that just yesterday?
I texted you guys and I was like, it's day 2 of summer. My head's popping off.
I was
Like,
like,
I don't know what to
moon?
do.
Is it a full moon?
Uh,
It felt like a full moon. It was not. That means whenever the full moon is Friday, it's going to be chaos.
Dude.
Yeah, but it's because everyone's in the same boat. So no one knows how to handle it themselves.
True.
Like everyone you work with, lost.
And this heat dome is not helping.
Yeah,
People are
that's true.
fucking
Guys,
stupid right now.
let me tell you, listening to podcasts helps.
Oh, tell us more.
Yeah.
It was a listen. I was driving around today and I was listening to all the podcasts. So
I love
don't
that.
forget to listen to your podcasts in the summer when you're,
About to lose it.
about to lose it.
puts you
I
in a
like
good
that.
mood.
I
like
think it does. I think it helps.
I get that. Yeah.
Sprinkling some Mel Robbins, sprinkling some Mom's Night Out.
I like it.
You'll be just fine.
Okay. With that, we have a very fun, light episode. Just some chit chat tonight.
MNO Chit Chat.
MNO chit chat. Some of these topics required some research.
Guys, can we just talk about the fact that my husband is like opening and closing every single fucking door in the background?
I don't think anyone can hear it.
I don't think anybody
except
can hear
us.
it, but-
I don't think they're going to hear it either, but Jesus, stop with the doors,
He's
John.
a busy guy.
I'm sitting here and I'm like,
Where is he going? What is he doing?
Yeah.
Why is he opening the door?
maybe he's bringing us a surprise. Maybe we're getting something like a delivery of Taco Bell. I don't know.
Oh, we might have to order some of that.
Yeah, that sounds actually really
It's been
good.
a while since that's happened. I think it's only happened once.
Just once. Mandy, what's on the agenda
Okay.
tonight?
Well, we got Bennifer,
Ooh.
J-Lo and Ben Affleck. We have tipping culture and we have hot rodents.
Oh, yeah.
But you guys, I really want to start with Bennifer because it seems to be everywhere, or I'm just getting all the tailored content about what is going on with J-Lo and Ben.
I'm not going to lie. I had to do some research tonight because I wasn't following along.
yeah.
I have
I'm not getting the...
I have a brief history that I will go through for all the listeners, but I feel like this is a breakup to make up to break up again story that is like, it's just a lot. Also, we can talk about it at the end, but I think it is funny whenever there's like rumors going around that your relationship is in trouble, people are always the first to be like, no, we're good. We're not breaking up, like Mauricio and Kyle.
Oh, yeah. And then it comes out later.
And then it comes out like Dorit and PK.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. And the fact she canceled her
I
tour.
do think that saying is really true.
Yeah, especially with these. Like, and they have so many pictures of him. All right. Anyway,
Oh, God.
I'm going to catch everybody up to speed. Okay.
Please
we're
do.
going to go.
Give it to us. Give it to us.
We're going way back. I'm talking 23 years here. Okay.
We're
right?
old.
Yeah. I know. Just wait. I have another early 2000s reference related to Ben and J-Lo at the end.
God.
Okay. So the couple met in 2001 on their set for Jiggly? I don't know.
Gigolo? No, just kidding.
No.
Geely?
Geely. It's Geely.
I don't think
Geely.
I saw that movie. I'm going to be honest.
I didn't see that movie either.
No. none
Looked
of us did.
awful.
Were
Anything.
were they a couple in the movie?
I don't know. I'm
No.
telling you guys, J-Lo's not an actress. Okay. Come at me for that. But I
Made in
don't.
Manhattan.
Mid taking swings early in this story.
Made
Okay.
in Manhattan.
Yo,
Great.
No.
really?
Okay,
No,
no.
I don't like her.
What's
And
the other one? Stepmother?
don't know.
Monster-in-law?
Atlas was the latest. Terrible.
Yeah.
I couldn't name another J-Lo movie if you paid me $1 million. Okay. Oh, I have a typo here. They started dating, right, in 2001, then got engaged within a year. They postponed their wedding 3 days before they were supposed to get married in September.
3 days.
Yeah.
Red flag.
In 2003.
Wait, that's crazy.
There's the
Then-
first red flag.
I know. Then
True.
they eventually parted ways in 2004. Okay. So like a very short time, like
Yeah.
3 years here. They were in each other's lives. They were out.
Did they say why?
I didn't get into that. I'm not-
Irreconcilable differences?
Probably. I mean, the fact they like imagine throwing
3
off your
days?
wedding 3 days before. I guess it's better than going through with it if you knew it
Yeah.
was wrong, right?
Yeah.
This is probably a question for another day, but do you still have to like throw a party for everyone who traveled to your wedding?
No.
I feel like
You think people had traveled?
Oh,
3 days before? I don't know. Anyway, sorry, keep going.
Great question.
we got to look into that. Let's contact
etiquette on
J-Lo's
that.
people and ask. We have a question about this wedding in 2003.
Well, Lindsay Hubbard from
Oh yeah.
Summer House, she did like a girls' trip for hers because people had their trips booked. I didn't realize what that was, but that's what it was.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So I
See?
bet there was some sort of big party.
Good etiquette.
You make it like a group vacay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that. Okay, so after they parted ways in 2004, they eventually went on to marry other people. J-Lo married Mark Anthony in 2004. So basically the same year, she married Mark Anthony. And then Ben married Jennifer Garner in 2005. So like very quick turnarounds before they
What?
married other people.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't realize it was that quick.
Me neither.
So they lived basically an entire lifetime apart, almost 20 years without each other. Like they both had families, they both had kids. J-Lo had a bunch of other romances in between there. A-Rod. There were some other ones. Okay, but then they re-entered each other's lives in 2021. Then they got married in July 2022. So like very quick
turnaround.
quick turnaround again. Then they purchased their $60 million Beverly Hills estate in 2023.
Insane. What does that even look like?
It's giant. Monstrosity on the cliff. Okay, and that brings us to today, where allegedly the mansion is now listed for sale quietly,
Like off market.
something like that.
Yeah.
And then obviously the rumors floating around that they are heading for divorce and like haven't really been seen together. She canceled that big tour and she was saying she had to be with her family.
Let's hold off on that because I have thoughts on
okay.
that. But
What did I miss?
nothing. You did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Candidly speaking, the only thing that I had seen was them apartment hunting in Manhattan or in New York City. And they were together. There was like a TikTok of it, but it was like amongst all the rumors. They were like, is Bennifer over? And I was like, obviously they're not over. They're apartment hunting together. But people are saying that that was like a publicity stunt to like put the rumors away.
She's got to find her next boyfriend before she breaks up with Ben.
I bet she already has him then.
I mean, do we believe the rumors? Are they headed for Splitsville?
Like you said, where there's smoke, there's fire. So I think something is definitely going on.
I mean, yeah. We also love makeup to break up to make up. No.
I was really rooting for
make
them.
up to break up.
Yeah.
Wait.
So we are
Whatever.
invested in this relationship from a long time ago.
Yeah,
Because like
20
we
over
followed
20
it all
years.
along.
I know. We were like kids.
So I have to say, I wouldn't be surprised too if these stories are being planted, because now people are like, let's see them break up. And all of us are like, oh my God, they couldn't make it. Like we were also rooting
Who's
for them.
planting them?
I don't know.
Okay, interesting theory. I don't know. Where there's smoke, there's fire. I liked what Mandy
I
said.
know. Yeah.
But also, I think the fact that she canceled her tour, like people are looking at that as a bad thing. But did you see her reasoning? She was like, she was like, I'm so sorry. I'm canceling my tour to be with my family and my children. And she like put out this statement. And I was like, to me, that's a good sign, because if she was over Bennifer and she was like, I'm out, screw this guy, I'm being like, I'm J-Lo, I'm going on tour. Right?
True.
Like, I think something's going on and she's like, no, I want this to work. And she canceled the tour because of that.
Well, you may
Yeah.
have changed my mind, because I wanted to say like, who do we think is the problem here? And I was going to say, I think J-Lo's the problem here.
I know. I thought that too. But
Yeah.
I was reading this article about them, and I guess that there's like some mole or rat in there.
Just rats all over this episode.
Is saying that they disagree on like finances and parenting, and they have fundamentally different approaches of conflict. Like someone's getting really detailed, and the couple's always on different pages. And like, I guess J-Lo dumped like $20 million of her own money into a movie musical about her love life.
Oh God.
And they're saying that like Ben was pissed about that. He's like, what are you doing? So I don't know.
But you just named like big things in a relationship that you can.
I
We got to
know.
be on the same page
I know,
about one of those.
But aren't
things.
those like disagreements that everyone has in their relationships.
No, but those are big pillars.
Yeah, those are big pillars.
Disagreements about parenting, that's a big one.
Oh, yeah. But think about it. They both had their families for how many years apart?
Forever.
Now they're coming together. That has to be really difficult.
I don't disagree with you. I also think, and this is so materialistic of me to be doing this comparison, but I look at someone like J-Lo, who like we only know from like articles you read. And then I know
I heard
Jennifer
that she is
Gardner.
atrocious though to work with.
That's what they're saying.
You hear about people in the service industry that are like, I work in the hotel and she's making these like outlandish requests for her room and like all this stuff. And then you have Jennifer Gardner, who again, I only know on social media and like what I read, who's like
so
salt of the earth.
Salt of the earth. Yeah, I agree.
And I'm like, how does one man move from this to that and then back to this? I don't know.
Well, it probably looked really good from the outside, and then he started hanging out with her, and he was like, this freaking hoe.
But I also don't think that's J-Lo's fault. I'm like, dude.
She is who she is.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And I mean, they were like in a whirlwind romance, and I think they got caught up in it, and I think they moved too fast.
Wait, so
for sure.
Is that like there's like that chemistry, like they're super attracted to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think too, it was like
something.
they went right back to where they were in like 2001 and were like, oh, all right.
They were each other's person that got away with the like fiery passion love affair.
Yeah.
And like they moved too fast.
We just broke it down. That's all you need to know. But
boom. Stay
one
tuned.
other thing I wanted to say about it is there's apparently a documentary on Hulu about this, and Dr. Drew and Dr. Phil are in it. And that was like, guys, I haven't heard of them since like the early 2000s.
Oh my God. We got to tune in.
I got to watch it.
They came out of retirement.
Everyone go watch it.
It's unclear. I don't have Hulu. I might have to get it just for this. Stay tuned.
Oh God.
I can't wait to see who she dates next. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Do we want to put a little wager on it?
Who she's going to date next?
Yeah. Like who do you think?
How could we ever know?
Nick Cannon.
Oh God.
It's going to be someone like A-Rod. She's going to go back to the flashy, to the kind of jerk. Like Ben is too low key for her.
Yeah, she needs like
she needs big flashy.
Yeah, like big dick energy, but
like Mark Cuban. That's my guess.
Oh, really?
I don't know his status, relationship status.
Like he's happily married of 45 years.
J-Lo's knocking though. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I appreciate what you're saying though. Someone like that, a businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's flashy.
I hope she moves on quickly because I really want to know. Who are you guessing? Like, do you have A-Rod?
I don't have a guess. I would say she's probably going to go back to the athlete though.
God.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, remember this.
Okay.
All right. What's next?
Tipping, you guys.
Oh yeah.
Tipping. Okay.
I know.
And, like, little backstory here. So I've been getting laser hair removal. I think I was on like episode.
Where, Mandy?
I'm not going to say where. Appointment 3 or 4, and I'm like checking out, and all of a sudden it's like you kind of like check out, and then a tip screen pops up, and I was like, wait, what?
You're like,
had it not popped up any of the other times?
No, and this is actually the more wild thing about this.
Whoa.
Okay.
Is then it was like, oh, and do you want a tip for, and then it lists the other dates of the appointments. And I was like,
what? She just threw
it knew.
I was like, well, that's
Did you say,
awkward.
well, fuck right off. No, thank you.
It was I was like, wait. And then it just made me think, I feel like tips are getting out of control.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
100%.
It's actually
everybody's
insane.
asking for a tip. I'm sorry. That one was weird to me.
I know. And I think like shout out to like the people in the service industry. Because I don't think we're talking about that.
No.
Like, trust me,
Definitely not
I know
that.
you're a great tipper. I hang out. We are always trying to like beat each other on tips when we go out to eat. I'm like, what'd you leave? And we all like, one up each other. But so like service, like, tips are
Uber,
earned.
taxi drivers,
I agree.
Those people, I will always tip.
Tips are earned. And a lot of these people are living off of their tips, right?
Exactly.
Not off of their wage. But I agree with you. Like there's a line that's being crossed now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the screens become so easy. Like when you walk into, I feel like I saw like a meme, and it was like when you walk into a place and you see the iPad in front of you, you now know that you're going to be asked to tip for something that you've never been asked to tip on before.
Okay,
Yeah,
like
bullshit.
in the Starbucks drive-thru. Like
Yeah.
they hand you the thing and they're like, there's a question. And I'm like, I know the question. No.
No, it's bad.
It's a hard no for me.
It's gotten out of control.
I feel like the other crazy one is like at the airport, the Hudson News. It's like, guys, that is all self-service. Like you're walking in and you're buying a pack of gum and a water for your flight. And you're literally sitting there on a stool. Like what?
But where does that tip go?
Where does the tip go?
Like who's getting that?
Probably
the person
Hudson
at
News.
the cashier, maybe.
No, I have such an issue with so many of these tips.
I agree. I think if you're checking out and you're standing and you're waiting for your thing and you're leaving, this is what I was thinking about this a lot. I'm like, there's no tip for me.
Like takeout food.
Yes. Like there was no service provided here. Like what is happening? No, thank you.
You know, and like also have you ever been on like a website for like usually it's like a smaller brand, but I've been asked to give tips on like
what?
Yes, like smaller clothing brands or like random stuff like that.
No.
Yes.
Okay, well that's the other thing. Then when you get prompted and it automatically selects 25% tip.
Oh, yeah, by the way, there's no 10%.
You're like,
no 18%.
You're like, it's not even an other.
It's like
Where's
other
20,
amount.
25 and 30.
Yeah, like whoa, 30%?
Yeah, no.
This person sprinkled some magic dust in my coffee this morning.
I hope so.
No.
I hope so.
No.
Yeah, the pre-entered ones are a lot. Actually, we had somebody write in about that. I'm forgetting where they did. Was it I think it was like their eyelash place.
Oh, I'll pull it up.
And she was saying like, yeah, it was the eyelash place, which is also weird, but it started at like what? 25% and went all the way up to 40%.
My eyebrow place recently gave me 25, 30, 35, and 40% as the tip options on a credit card payment. That's what one listener wrote. I just want to say, girl, you need a new eyebrow lady because our eyebrow lady, Demetra, I'm always like, yo, how much do I owe you? First of all, she's not charging enough.
No.
Demetra, we love you. You make my eyebrows look perfect.
I was there today.
Yeah. You were? This is so funny that we're talking about this. So, and I always tip her and she's like mad that I'm tipping her. She's like, stop it. No. She tried to like give me eyebrows for free the other day and I was like, get out of town. Yeah. So girl, you need a new eyebrow lady.
Yeah.
Okay. We polled you guys and I have them here. Does anyone else do we have them?
I don't have my phone.
I'll read through them. I mean, most of them were the same. People were like Starbucks. No. I agree. Starbucks people have great benefits, great wages. I want to work there.
$7 for coffee.
Yeah. So now I'm paying $9 for my coffee. No, thank you. And then so many people said the fancy bathrooms.
I was dying at that.
Or like the public bathrooms. And like, I think of it, I'm like, oh, what bathrooms are doing that? I'm like, the bathrooms in the club.
I know. I haven't been to one of those in a while.
If you just want, this is what bothers me. Like if I'm going to take something from there, yes, I will give you a tip. Like if I'm taking like, the hairspray or comb or like a pack of gum, deodorant,
tampon,
whatever you need. But if I'm literally just washing my hands and I need a paper towel,
and you hand it to me.
I'm sorry. I'm not tipping you on that.
I'll get my own paper towel.
Where else am I supposed to dry my hands?
Yeah, no, I'll walk right out. I'm like, no paper towel. No, thank you. I walk out. I'm like,
you're like,
wiping
you're
it off
you're
on my
shaking
clothes.
it off. You just go into the dance floor, like still shaking.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I feel like this got really bad during COVID. And only because I felt like, maybe I'm part of the problem, I overtipped everyone because like,
oh yeah,
because you felt bad.
I felt bad. And I felt like all these people who, were reliant on tips, to your point, had suddenly like nobody could go out to dinner anymore. Yes. Or nobody could do anything.
I agree.
So like I was overly tipping, but then it never stopped. The expectation.
I agree.
There was now an expectation.
And it's getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, everywhere needs a tip. And it's the pre-populated thing. Like everywhere is expecting to start at 25 now. And I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah. I work in the Seaport in Boston and I do a lot of like quick grab and go lunches from places and every single one of them at the checkout online. So I'm not interacting with any humans through this entire thing, which by the way, I love. I hate interacting with any humans. And so like I ordered on my phone and it prompts me for a tip every single time. And I don't even see anybody. They're just preparing my food.
And you're literally just walking in and picking it up and walking out.
No, I am not. I don't get down with that. Which leads me to the ding, 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 ding.
Oh shit! I forgot there was a
tipping game that I wanted to play with you all.
Tipping game.
Yeah. I
don't like being on the other side of the games. That's why I always
just
come with
call
the games.
me Mandy Jr.
Games.
MJ. I am going to quiz the two of you on what is tipping protocol and etiquette.
Oh, I think we'll be good at this.
So I'm going to name a place and you're going to tell me how much you should tip there.
Okay.
You ready?
What are the what?
I'm not going to give you.
What are we winning?
Oh,
there's a.
If you're wrong, you have to drink.
Okay.
If you're right, you.
Yeah, like we never
good.
win things.
What are we winning?
Game's on.
A high five. All right, number 1. This one's easy, so you're welcome. A sit-down restaurant.
20%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus.
Ding, 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 ding. Woo. You are both correct.
Okay.
In the U.S.
In the U.S.
In U.S.
That's correct.
I know. I love traveling.
I know.
Overseas.
This is only U.S., you guys.
Okay, this is U.S. based.
U.S. based. Okay. And by the way, this is from a USA Today news article. So citing my source.
The fact checker. She was on tonight.
For the fact checkers. Okay. QSR, quick service restaurant.
Is that what
etiquette? Yeah. So what you just said, like, what are you supposed to tip?
At a quick service, like what's a quick service? Like a
Chipotle or
15%?
No, I say 0.
Guys, per etiquette. I'm not saying what I do. Per etiquette, they say 10%.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
I was mad about that. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if we were playing Prices Right rules, I lose.
So you both got to drink your drink right now.
Okay.
I stumped you. All right.
I didn't know that one. Okay.
Next, food delivery service. So, like an Uber Eats.
I would say that's 10%.
Or the pizza guy.
15.
Or 8. 15.
I mean, the
ding, ding,
guy,
ding. Jenny is right. It's
Wow.
10%. Or, like, if you order a pizza, it says $2 to $5 for a pizza.
For one pizza.
Yeah.
I've been
I usually
over
do
tipping
5 one
apparently.
pizza.
Yeah,
And
I normally
plus.
toss them a 5 for the pizza guy. I agree. But like Uber Eats and stuff, I'm always doing 10. Sometimes I go up to 15 though.
I'm like a 15
I
to
think
18.
that is an automatic prompt
Yeah.
with the percentage.
I agree. We'll have to look
in the middle.
look up to it. Okay.
Okay.
This one, bartender. So like if you're sitting at the bar having drinks, not like having a meal
I
there.
always do 20, but I feel like that's probably over.
I know.
That is over. So they say $1 to $2 per drink.
I was gonna say $1 per drink.
That seems like a low ball because a drink is like $18 nowadays.
I agree. Well, and we live in Boston, right? So like this could be nationwide average. But yeah, I agree.
point,
Like
good
I'm always
point.
giving bartenders 20%.
20%.
And I was a bartender for a long time.
Yeah.
So I feel like,
When we used to pay for things in cash, which was like in my lifetime,
yeah,
you do $1 a drink.
$1 a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still $1 to $2 per drink is still
Well,
standard.
now I know where all my money is going. It's to tips.
I know.
Just handed out money
okay.
everywhere.
Coffee barista. So like
0.
Starbucks or a local coffee shop.
0.
I don't know. I think like maybe 10%.
No obligation. Mandy wins.
Whoa.
You got a drink, Jen?
I'll drink with you in solidarity.
Yeah. So technically speaking, per etiquette, you are not obligated to pay a coffee barista. However, like they said in this article, if it's like a local coffee shop,
yeah.
and if there's a tip jar
Like
and you
Christine's
feel
Cafe
obliged,
in town, like,
yeah,
they're
we're
just-
tipping.
Yeah, we're tipping.
Yeah, so like local guys, like yeah, totally. And I can tell you, like in Cape Cod, like the local coffee shops
Yeah.
I would go to, like I would always tip. But I am not tipping at Starbucks. I'm sorry, those people have better benefits than me. Self-employed over here, okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
movers.
Ooh. Buy them lunch and $50, $20 a piece. I don't know.
I was going to say 50 to 100 a person.
Okay, so I guess it depends on how long your move is. $5 to $10 per mover per hour.
Mike,
Whoa.
we messed up.
Well,
Wait,
how long
what?
did your move take?
Like 5 hours.
Okay, so
like 25 a person.
So if you were doing 10 per mover per hour, so $50 a person.
Yeah. Okay.
So that
That
how much
one-
did you do? 100. Just like kill yourself.
No, I think it was 50.
Okay.
maybe a little more.
Or
yeah,
you could
20
do,
to 50,
25 to 50 a person.
And you got to buy them lunch.
I love that idea.
We do buy them
lunch and unlimited waters.
Yes.
Those guys are grinding.
Have a cooler of water for them, Gatorade. Like every
also,
time they have like
this isn't on here, but any furniture delivery guy that I get, I always toss like a 20 each guy.
Yeah,
and then I'm
too.
like giving them cold waters because
give them the 5-star review rating.
I agree.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, rating is everything. We should talk about that.
That actually, I think, equates to a bonus for them.
Really?
I agree.
Yeah, a lot of like service-based jobs it's based on your rating.
Okay, hotel valet staff.
I get
$20
a bag.
a car. Oh, a bag.
like the people like
You just say $20 a car?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean valet or like the people who are bringing your bags to your room, like the bellman?
The bell staff, but like it could be the car. Girl, what?
$10?
I do like 5 to 10 for the car guy.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 to 10 for the car guy.
Jen's giving him 20.
Not all the time.
I'm becoming a valet wherever Jen's going.
At a hotel.
and I'm
Not
moving
at a
Jen.
restaurant.
And I'm moving Jen's stuff too.
You can come move my stuff. I don't think those guys would come back.
Same. Okay, so or like the bell guy, like the guy who brings your bags up.
Oh yeah.
But usually then it's like I never have any. Like it's like you're rounding up to 5 or 10.
So it says this was an interesting answer: $2 to $3 for initial service, and $1 to $2 after that. Like I'm always giving the guy who brings my bags up $5,
Unless you are the guy in Mexico who would just stand around waiting for money.
And you gave him lots more.
And then no, it was
You didn't give him any.
No, and that's why the car never came and picked me up on the way to the airport.
Yeah, you screwed up, Mandy. That was your.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was sending me a big message.
Okay. Similarly, and this one made me think of Mandy, hotel concierge.
Oh,
Like the girl that gave you all that good advice. What'd you do for her?
Absolutely nothing.
You're gonna
Mandy.
feel bad.
I left a good review.
Okay. Allegedly, you're supposed to tip a hotel concierge who like goes above and beyond for you $5 to $15 depending on the service.
I never knew
so
that.
like if they're securing your tickets or booking a restaurant for you, you are supposed to tip them.
whoopsie doopsie. I did not.
That's why
know
she
that.
called you. That girl's like, let's go.
Yeah. Interesting.
You know what's so I recently traveled, not recently, in last year we went on a trip that was considered not in the US, I guess.
Yeah.
And there was no tips allowed at the place. But then
I
you
agree.
gave a tip at the end, which was like
total.
yep.
And everyone splits it.
And everybody gets a chunk of it.
Kind of like when you go yachting.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah.
they all to that point, like they book everything. They do all the arrangements for you. It
I
was
like-
like a really nice service that's provided, and they're like no tipping, not at the restaurants, nothing.
Oh.
Beach, nothing.
So
and
then
then
you
at the
bellied
end,
up
And at the
a big
end.
wad of cash
Yeah,
at
you
the
have to
end.
do like a
But I kinda
20%
like
tip
that.
at the end.
You probably end up spending less because
and the service was fantastic because
Yeah.
they're all
so
teaming
you were
up.
happy to do it.
So happy
I like
to do
that.
It makes
That's
your trip.
cool. Yeah, so you guys learned something new tonight. I didn't know that either, but
Interesting.
you're going to be sending that girl a gift card now.
Swing it in a card in the mail.
I know. Okay. Hotel housekeeping.
I always leave like a 10 or 20
yeah, I was
depending on
gonna
like how
say,
much the trip-
Depends how many
Yeah.
days you were there.
Yeah. So it is. Wait, what's your answer though?
I don't know.
You
One
gotta give
night,
one.
$5. More than one, probably 20.
Okay. So you're like, you started off good and then you leaned in too much. $3 to $5 for the initial service. So for the first night stay, and then $1 to $3 per night after that.
That seems low.
I do think that seems low.
Especially if
I
they're doing
always
a
leave
great
like
job.
at least a 10.
Yeah. Okay, that seems low.
If I'm one night, I'll leave a 5. But like usually like multiple
Yeah.
nights, I leave at least a 10 and probably a 20.
Yeah.
Okay, spa workers.
This is the one I don't know.
I know.
Well, like if it's a spa, I feel like they usually automatically tack on 18%.
I was gonna say.
Like if you're going
Do
to
they?
like, yeah, most like a
No, I
massage
think you
at,
have
like,
to-
a hotel is usually like they tack on like an 18.
But not at a hotel. Like if you're
Oh.
just going to get a facial.
But it's
like
probably
a facial.
18%.
What is it?
18%.
Facial's tough
for
because a
20?
lot of it I guess it depends on where you go. Like there are certain places I've gone and they're like, no, we do not accept tips if you're getting like a hydrofacial. But then other places like kind of look at you and wait. And you're like, I'm confused.
It's very, very confusing. So allegedly it's 15 to 20%.
Wow.
Yeah. And so
That's a lot on a hydrofacial.
I agree. Like if you're getting a $250 hydrofacial,
I'm going to give you $50.
$50. And so, I also think it's like dependent
you better
on
be dermaplaning me for free.
I agree. Also, we just lost like our best facial girl who she owned it.
She would. And
she would always like throw on all these additives, and then you were happy to tip her. Or she would say, please don't tip me. This is my spa. She said that to me once. I was like, what?
I feel like people never say that to me.
I know. And then I'm like, are they lying? Are they joking?
They're saying that to Katie.
This feels like a scam.
They're just standing there waiting.
They're like, this lady looks like she does not.
Scam.
She can't be here. But honestly, I'm always like, do they mean it? I'm always like, no. Okay, next one, similar. Hairdressers.
I always give 20.
Me too. Like
20% to be
Chrissy,
clear.
my girl.
To be clear, 20%.
20%. And like sometimes more.
I give,
because I just love her so much.
Yeah, especially like around the holidays too. Like it's always giving like the extra boom. Like here.
I think you're supposed to do, like, is that on there? I think at the holidays you're supposed to give like 50% of your total service costs.
Whoa.
Plus.
I usually don't do that.
I don't know what article you read, but I'm not reading that article.
What is it? Is it 20?
Yeah. 20. Yes. 15 to 20.
We win.
Okay.
All right. And then last but not least, taxi drivers and now Uber drivers and Lyft drivers.
I always give 20%.
Me too.
Yeah.
Is that?
I agree. It's 15 to 20%. Okay. Honestly, if I have like a really bad guy, I'm like, I've gone as far as done no tip.
Oh, I've actually had a guy who I gave a 0 because I think he was like on drugs or drunk and he was going like 85 miles per hour and it was terrifying.
And that's why I'm not a 5-star because guys, we should do that in another episode. Yeah. What's your Uber rating?
Do you think you're an asshole? Check your Uber rating. We'll do that.
I mean, could you pull it up right now? Guys, pull up your Uber rating.
I don't have my phone. Guys.
Oh yeah, you're recording.
How do I do it?
You just.
I usually
we'll
use
do
Lyft.
it next episode. We'll update you guys, but yeah,
we'll give a little update. Stay tuned.
Last time I checked, I was like a 4.8 or something, and John was like a 4.9.
Is this my rating right there?
What is it?
5.
Oh well, we know why. You're giving 50%
20%
tips, girl.
tips. 20%.
It's the third time I've had to throw this agenda tonight.
Clip Mandy throwing the agenda.
Guys, I admittedly worked in the industry, like service industry, for a very long time.
So
I'm
did
sure you guys
though.
did too. And I really
never worked in a restaurant.
Appreciate people who work for tips. So if someone's giving me good service,
oh yeah,
but it has to be good service. Like I'm not just dropping amazing tips for everyone. Yeah. I almost feel like when you work in the service industry, you have like a higher standard.
Yes.
Like I'm like, that was shitty service. No, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for good service, I'm like, hi,
opening up my wallet.
Day.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
I'm with you. Yeah.
All right. Jen, I might need you to lead this one on the Hot Rodent Summer.
Wait, have you guys really didn't know about it until
I had no idea.
I hadn't seen a TikTok,
nothing.
An Instagram reel, nothing. Where were you getting this info from?
I'd never heard of it.
Instagram.
Yeah.
I thought when you told us Hot Rodent Summer, I literally thought there was an infestation of mice or rodents.
Well, that's happening.
Like, coming.
Well, that's happening.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. This is the worst rodent season they've seen in a long time.
See, that's what I thought. And then I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm really bad at names, but they came up and it makes so much sense with the Hot Rodent Summer.
Like who it is? I was going to ask you. Tell us what a hot rodent guy
do you want me to read this?
Is.
Well,
no,
yeah, Mandy,
read it.
Mandy
you found this?
Yeah, I mean, it's like this category of unconventionally attractive men. They're men with more angular facial structures, beady eyes, which guys, I'm sorry, no.
That's
untidy hair.
Ick.
More often lankier than the typical Hollywood heartthrob.
Ick.
And yeah, I'm not.
Wait, there's just a different name for these
All
types
right,
of guys
give me-
every season.
I'm not
You
into
know
it.
that, right?
Who?
No.
Like, give us an example of who a hot rodent guy is.
That I just had to look it up because I don't remember anyone's names. So in Saltburn, which I know we all watched Saltburn.
I
Yeah.
did not watch that.
What?
Mandy. You would love it. It's
that's
so
your
good.
homework. You got to
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
But who?
It's actually a weird movie.
But who's the guy?
The
The
guy,
main character?
Barry Kogan is his name. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. He's the main character.
I'm like looking him up. Oh, he's
and you can't. He's
a hot rodent.
he's a hot rodent.
No, see, like that guy does not do it for me.
Yeah, I'm not
I mean, if
attracted
you
to
watch
the
the
hot
guy-
rodents.
No, thank you.
How about in The Bear? Jeremy Allen White.
Let's look him up because I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I'm not.
Jeremy Allen White. Oh, okay. Wait, he's a hot rodent.
Yeah.
He's not lanky.
No. Lanky is in your definition?
Yeah.
Okay. He's cute. He's also in what's the TV
He's
series?
in from Showtime.
I think that
God, what's it called?
it's just a bad term.
Okay.
I think the term turns you off on it from
Shameless.
from like
Thank
the
you.
start.
There's
He's
a number
cute.
of these guys.
So
and
are
they're
they
all
like
cute.
bad
Timothy
boys?
Camelot, he's so cute.
Oh yeah.
No. So
Is that
I
how
think
you say his last name?
no, probably not. I'm really bad at pronouncing names.
You mean
guys
like
know this?
Giggly?
I was like, wait,
No,
how do you say?
Kylie Jenner's. No, yeah, Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
They were dating.
Yeah.
The guy from Willy Wonka. Okay, if
Yes.
it's him, yes, but also like, I think he's cool because he's in Willy Wonka, not because of what he looks like. Like he's cool because of his skill set.
No, but wait. Okay, hear me out. I think that every season, and not every season like fall, spring, I think that like every year we come up with like a new type of guy
Okay.
that is like hot, and then they put like a nickname.
What
on
was
them.
last
By the
year's?
way, they
Finance
don't do this
Bro
for
was
women.
last year.
Ew.
Was that last year's? Like, what was last year's?
I'm
No,
looking
not
for a
Finance
guy
Bro.
in finance.
It
I'm
was like
they all got their like vest.
Ew.
Ew.
Something else. No,
All of a
vests were
sudden,
like,
my husband's wearing vests, and I'm like, yo.
that was
No.
vests were like
Yo, no.
Yeah, what were the last seasons? I don't know.
okay. Let's look
Apparently,
up.
I'm not.
2023.
Apparently, I'm not paying attention.
Okay.
I did look this up.
But while
before I
you're
did
looking
the-
this up,
So you're into hot rodent guys? I'm just, it's
I
not.
just think it's hysterical that we're calling them hot rodent guys. Like, what chick came up with this? Because, like, I
Some
kind of
girl on
want to have.
TikTok.
She sounds hilarious.
Yeah, can she come on the podcast?
Yeah, but also like,
I agree.
what made you like? Were you so high that you're like, oh my god, they look like mice?
Guys,
Yes.
send us in who created Hot Rodent and will you come on our podcast, please? This kind of reminded me of the newest guy
I've heard of these.
that Hoda and
Jenna.
were talking about on the Today Show, Chipotle Boys. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I went to Chipotle for lunch today and I saw a Chipotle boy in the flesh at Linfield Market
Well,
Street.
I hope he was in the flesh.
He was sitting there and I almost took a picture and I was like,
Should have.
I feel bad taking a picture of this poor Chipotle boy sitting here eating.
Wait, I don't understand. They're saying that like Chipotle only hires hot guys.
No.
A customer.
A Chipotle boy is a man who eats at Chipotle 5 to 7 days a week.
Is he
taps
fat?
away. No, he taps away on his phone while he's waiting. He's business casual with AirPods. There's a big overlap with finance bros. And so they actually like pulled
Venn diagram
Chipotle
is
boys.
out.
Yeah. I love that. That's such a great point. There's actually overlap and they pulled some Chipotle boys. Like, why are you eating at Chipotle 5 to 7 days a week? And the guys were saying it's cheap and quick. That's why they do it. Guys, I don't agree with that statement. Today, I went to Chipotle.
I love how you had to do this for research. I'm
I
hoping
did.
it was for
That's
research.
why I did. And you know what was even funnier than John texted me and he was like, hey, I'm going to Chipotle for lunch. You want
Oh
something? And I was
my
like,
God.
oh, I'm married to a Chipotle boy. Oh my God. But in Massachusetts, just like a Chipotle bowl, like a salad bowl, was, I think it was like $13.54. No drink, nothing. So I was like, okay, I can roll with that. I looked it up because Chipotle Boys originated in New York City.
Okay.
It's $15.41 without a drink in New York City.
Okay.
I obviously had to do the math on that. If they're eating there 5 to 7, let's go with the latter, 7. They're eating there 7 days a week. That's $108 a week that these Chipotle boys are spending on their quick and easy lunch. I'm like, no. Chipotle boys seem a little irresponsible with their finances.
Yeah,
they're not finance bros.
They're not finance bros.
They're actually, they're back. Yeah.
No,
they're lazy guys. They're dudes.
But can you imagine these guys packing like a bagged lunch?
No,
there is not one.
Don't marry a Chipotle boy.
I'd say there's maybe 5% of my colleagues bring a lunch.
I'm not saying bring a lunch, but like I feel like John Sandrelli would be going down and getting like a $3 slice.
No, they're not doing that.
No?
Nope, no one's doing that.
Okay.
A lot of Chipotle buying. Now that you bring this up.
I mean, Chipotle's good. It's like healthy. It's I bought it today. I was doing research, but I did have it.
Okay. So those guys.
Yeah. Did we find out last summer's?
Yeah, what was last summer's? We don't know.
All right, so maybe somebody will remember.
But I got like the hot guys of 2023.
It's like
the same as this year.
Bros, like, I don't know, like when we were growing up, it was like the bad boys, right?
Surfer boys were in for a while. Skater
boys. Lax bro.
Oh, yeah.
Wannabe thugs.
Yeah, but their pants like down below.
The emo guys. I was into those guys for a little bit in high school. Yeah. They'd sing like Blink 182 to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, and then the guy, like the shaggy hair, like play guitar guys.
Yeah. Music guys. Yeah. I married that guy.
Yeah, there's a lot. Okay. All right. I take it back. But Hot Rodent is one that I've never dabbled in.
Yuck.
But if they weren't called Hot Rodent.
You think it's the name that's throwing us off? Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Like when I think of rodents, I think of like, I got called a mouse guy. Yeah. Getting him here.
That's really what I thought.
Yeah.
All right.
Guys.
Well, we have reached the end of the chit chat line.
Hope you're still here.
They're like Googling.
Yeah, we went up, down, and everywhere today.
We sure did. But it's summer. I hope you are all surviving. We're sending a lot of love to the moms and the dads. God. Like summer's a lot for everyone.
I forgot. It's a lot.
My kids are melting down. Anyone else's? Yeah. Lots of crying.
A lot of expectations they have too.
Yeah, where are we going? What are we doing? What camp am I going to?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll go, We'll be back in school soon. And we'll blink and it'll be like end of August. So enjoy it while we can.
Godspeed for the summer. We'll see you guys next week.
Cheers.
Good. Cheers. Good night.
Good night.